Looking at this picture right here of Tupac on the shirt right there, and Tupac asked to marry my mom.
Talk about my relationship with Pac and trying to figure that out. That was a huge loss in my life because he was one of those people that I expected to be here. And my upset is more anger, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel that he left me. I really did believe that he was going to be here for the long run.
Many times in this society, people are hit with truth, but they need to be slapped with truth. It needs to hit them right in the face where they can see it. Otherwise, they'll disregard all of the warning signs, all of the telltale signs, any inclination that they have to believe what's right in front of them. They'll do anything in their power and use any tool in their arsenal to avoid accepting those things. And one such situation is this interaction, this love, as she calls it, between Jada Pinkett and Pac. She says that there's never been anything romantic between them. Oh, besides the one kiss that neither of them liked. That's all we had. Pac's dead, been dead for a while. But her son, Jaden, says different. Now, when you think about this scenario, we understand, we all know that this woman is in love with the dead man. And after all of the things that she's done and all of the ways she's disrespected Will, the least she could do is be honest about her feelings for Pac. Will knew the feelings. Anytime you as a man are jealous of your wife's interaction with another man and you envy that interaction and you want it for yourself, deep down inside you understand that it's the interaction that a woman should only have with the man she views as her soulmate, the man who has her heart. And that man was Pac.
Talk about my relationship with Pac and trying to figure that out. That was a huge loss in my life because he was one of those people that I expected to be here. And my upset is more anger, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel that he left me. I really did believe that he was going to be here for the long run.
I'm looking at this picture right here of Tupac on the shirt right there, and Tupac asked to marry my mom.
It's not an easy marriage. He has to look at me and see what I need. And we have to make decisions based on that, not based on what people think marriage should be.
Right? Marriage demands that you be the best version of you.
Now, we've known this because we have common sense. And as adults, we've seen things transpire throughout our lives, and we just know what we're seeing and know how to accept it as what we are seeing. Now, what we don't know is if Pac proposed to her, she accepted, and he died before they could marry, or if Pac proposed to her and then Pac started getting into trouble with death row and all of these things took place, and she just saw Will as a safer bet, which I've always said. When a woman sees you as the safer bet, she will take that safe bet. But that doesn't mean she's not willing to go gamble some more and gamble on that thing that's not a sure shot, but that thing has to stay alive. See, men have to come to the realization that if you're not her first choice, you are not her choice. She is yours. If the woman isn't all the way into you, she's not into you at all. See, women live lives in extremes. Either they're all of this or they're all of that. Either they're all the way into you or they're not into you at all. Either they're all the way attracted to you or they're not attracted to you at all. Either they're all the way loyal to you or they're not loyal to you at all. And men don't understand that. Men believe in this whole 50-50 concept. Why? Because it's been perpetuated by the media at large. Some of y'all favorite shows that y'all love and adore so much are the very same shows that perpetuated the energy of the 50-50 relationship. But y'all thought it was a good thing. And now that leads us to the modern era where all relationships in America, especially, are based on the 50-50 mindset, where a woman can be with a man she's not all the way into, because with the 50-50 mindset, she can be 50% into this man and 50% into that man. But in this scenario, this woman was 100% into Pac. That's why she cries at the mention of his name. Not only was he her friend and brother, as she says, this man was the love of her life. This is the man she wanted to marry. In her mind, Jaden and Willow should belong to Pac. In her mind, she should be Jada Pinkett Shakur and will probably just be Jada Shakur without the Pinkett. But that's not how things turned out. And so, yes, in order to save face and not have to stand up to the world and tell the whole world, yes, I married a man that I don't love. The man that I love is dead. I married this man because he's here, he's convenient, and he's willing to put me on a pedestal. He'll give me whatever I want, and I don't have to work for it. And she feels like that's the least she could have for a life that's been shattered by the senseless violence that took Tupac Shakur. Now, I know some of y'all may say he's still alive, but until you show me a picture of you and him posted up chilling, I don't want to hear none of that. The reality of this scenario is this. The truth is always hidden somewhere between her truth and his truth. The real truth is always in the center. And the center of this truth is that there's no way that you, men out here, should ever be caught up in a scenario. There is no way that you men out here should ever be caught up in a scenario where you have to do these strange things and prove yourself in these weird ways to be who a woman wants you to be who a woman desires you to be, to step and fetch and kowtow and cater to a woman who's never going to let any of this work. You're never going to be able to get in good with that woman the way you want to, because she doesn't want you that way. She wants another man. And then she'll go be with another man. And then she'll absolutely disrespect you, knowing this entire time that no, the reason that you thought deep down inside, Will, what you felt, that they must have had something going on, is because they did. Let me tell y'all men something now. If you think your woman got something going on with somebody, and they always interacting with each other, and they always tipping off, and she cries when she mentions his name, and you envy the relationship they have, be honest with yourself. You know something is going on, and it's whatever you think is going on. Now, I ain't talking about you guys to be out here every time your woman move. Where you at? Who you with? What you doing? What his name? I seen him. I don't see him. I do see him. I thought I saw him. I ain't talking about y'all guys. I'm talking about you men who are in situations with women that you know wanted to be with another man, and for whatever reason, couldn't be with that man and ended up with you. That's why you got to make a woman put in work. You got to make a woman cater to the things that you want from her. You got to make her buy into the process of your process. You got to make her continue to prove to you that she's the one who deserves to be in this position in your life. You don't just give a woman the position. Y'all guys out here paying the cost to be the boss, paying all the bills, upgrading the woman's life, providing, protecting for the woman, doing all of that. Then you turn around and intimately, it's your job to please the woman. All she got to do is show up, and you walk around with a prize that you don't get no benefit from. Well, she had my children. A lot of women would have had your children. There's women out there would have had your children and treat you like a king. So having your children is worth all of that? Come on, man. Let's be realistic. She didn't have your children. You gave her your seed and blessed her with the ability to carry your children. That's why you can't put yourself in a situation where you're compromising who you are as a man. If you lose yourself in a situation, then you're never going to find yourself until you're out of that situation. And that's why a guy like Will doesn't know who he is. You can never know who you are when you become the man of her dreams. Because the man of her dreams is never the man of your dreams, because the man of your dreams is single, rich, and living life. The man of her dreams is married, rich, and affording her the luxury of living her life. So the real lesson in all of this is when you know deep down inside that you're in a situation that's not beneficial to you, and you're dealing with someone who isn't giving the best of themselves to you while you're giving everything you got, you got to tell yourself you owe yourself better than to be used and abused and taken advantage of. No one deserves to use and abuse and take advantage of you. No one deserves to get everything you have to give while giving you nothing in return. No one deserves to drag your name through the mud and drag your reputation through the mud and make you look like a fool out here. No one deserves to have you stand up for them and go to bat for them, and then when it's their turn, they stab you right in the back with a full set of Ginsu knives. No one deserves that. And no one deserves to accept anything that someone dishes out to them under the guise of saying, well, that's what we're in it for. We got to stick together through it all. So if no one deserves that, why do you think you do? Why do you think you must accept whatever you have? And you got these beta male silver anginas out here talking about,
what, WBOA? Well, you know what's talking about? You leave that woman, you get half of what you get, WBOA. That woman get half of what you got, WBOA. You done work hard all your whole life, WBOA. You gonna get a woman half what you got. I don't care if you got 10 dependent, WBOA. You gotta get a woman 5 in that divorce, WBOA. Let me tell you something. I don't care what kind of peace of mind you ain't got. I don't care if you want to take yourself out of the game, WBOA. I don't care if you want to drink yourself to sleep. If you want to think yourself to sleep, WBOA. I don't care if you want to do anything. Whatever you gonna do, WBOA, you need to go through whatever you gotta go through to keep half of your money back in your pocket, WBOA. You know what I'm talking about, boy. You tell these men to go ahead and divorce these women, man, instead of go ahead and let these women drive them crazy. You don't know that.
unsubscribe. Okay, unsubscribe, sucker, before you go. Let me tell you this. Peace of mind is the only thing that's priceless. Because you can be broke and have peace of mind and not even feel like you're broke. But you can be rich and lack peace of mind and wish you were broke. All this is about is, as a man, you preserving your peace of mind. Because if you don't have your peace of mind, then you're not going to be able to have an environment of peace for a woman to come into and fully submit and fully fall into the role that she needs to fall into. And that's the problem with so many men in this society. You go into a situation and you need the woman. You understand what I'm saying? You need the woman. So you're going to please the woman to let her know that you need her. But let me tell you something, man. All you need is the wherewithal, the intestinal fortitude, the gumption to prioritize yourself and put yourself on that pedestal. Be a little bit selfish and watch how fast it turns your life. Never accept a woman who wants someone else, because you got to be a lowly man to let a woman feel like she's settled for you. And also, never listen to a woman tell you that what you think about her interaction with another man ain't true. Because I can promise you, 9 times out of 9, and 10 times out of 10, what you think is true is true. And you don't even know the half of it. Y'all comment down below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. I look forward to hearing what your men have to say. Peace.
Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Simps claiming that they pimps, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Suckers claiming to be players, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Tricks acting like they max, but they not though. Alphas up, betas down, it's the motto. Betas claiming to be alpha, but they not though. Now I'm not gonna tell you, man, that you shouldn't value your woman at all. A woman does have value, but you can't overvalue her